if the stream would like to update. Please. Thank you, OBS. Very cool. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some Final Fantasy X. Oh boy. Welcome back to Final Fantasy X. Anyway. There's some things we must take care of now that we are in Besaid good and proper. And let's head to the goddamn temple, like we were supposed to, like, 2 days ago. Whoops.
It was then, standing in that place. I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Just something about the atmosphere in these temples is really heavy and depressive, I suppose. It's got that kind of...
10 years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner.
authoritarian
Finally,
vibe?
we
Yeah,
receive a
we'll go with that.
for our temple.
Oh, what's a high summoner? I got too close to Sin's, toxin. It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
Although we can go around and talk to the NPCs, there isn't really anything else to do here right now. And everybody just seems to find us quite pitiable in the current moment. But there are mentions of an apprentice summoner. And if you speak to this guy, he will elaborate on a couple things. But it's all stuff that we'll learn about in time, so I'm just going to ignore him for now. Nobody in this room yet. Yet. If we try and go up these stairs, we cannot approach, because we are not a guardian. Mwah, mwah. Well, we've gone to the temple and there was nothing there for us, so let's go and see Waka.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look pushed.
I mean, considering the fact that I've been an absolute workhorse for like 2 days, yeah? Some comfortable sleep sounds nice.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly. But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already. Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
Well,
Waka?
there's only one place in this village that we know you're not supposed to go, so let's go there anyway! Huzzah! Because surely this will not go badly. The apprentice not back from the trials. Well...
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
The precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
He takes what he wants with his own two hands, and that's why we love our main man Titus.
This wasn't such a good idea after all.
Anyway, now we're stuck, so we may as well. So, the Cloister of Trials is basically a puzzle. Or, well, a section of puzzles. This is just the introductory one, so it's not too difficult, so we shouldn't be here for too long. So by interacting with glyphs, we can progress through the temple. We must use a sphere to go further. Glyph spheres open the way to the Chamber of the Faith, which is the place we need to reach by the end. Destruction spheres open the way to hidden treasure, and something else later in the game we'll be getting anyway. And then there is a sphere based on each region you are in, so Besaid has Besaid spheres. Whoop. And if you interact with a sphere, it'll tell you which kind it is. So this is a glyph sphere. We can only carry one sphere at a time. Pop this sphere in the door. Lo and behold. Ta-da! Now you can take the sphere out of the door. Ta-da 2.0. And we can stick it in there. That'll give us the destruction sphere, which we don't want to pick up just yet. I want to interact with one of these walls. I don't remember which one it is. Yep, there it is. So if we touch that wall, it'll open up, revealing a Besaid sphere. We want to pick it up. And then that'll remove those lines. And we just want to put it into here. That'll break open the wall, and then show us the path forward. And you can move these pedestals. But if you ever mess anything up, those like little shining tiles will reset it to the start. So it should be, yep, at the end of the hallway. Anyway, before we finish up the cloister, we need to go and get that destruction sphere. And then go put it into this slot where we got the Besaid sphere before. And then we'll get the purple line. Whoopity whoopity woo! This will, well, do what the sphere implies and destroy, blowing open a massive hole in the wall. Where we can go and retrieve our wonderful, wonderful, well-deserved treasure. The Rod of Wisdom. So, the Rod of Wisdom is a staff that has magic plus 8, effectively, and sensor, which is going to be very handy for something we'll get to in a little bit. But for now, we won't be using it. It will be coming with us to almost the end of the game, though, so make sure you grab it now.
Into you. Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
I see.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian? Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it?
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
Well, here she comes. Turns out they're not all grumpy old men after all.
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
And they're still mad at us. Go figure. Oh, well. Can't please them all. Still, we got some loot out of it, so I suppose it was nice enough.
over here.
We speak to the big blue man. He just doesn't want to talk. To the fire pit.
What?
Sacrifice this man.
Ow.
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Okay.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
And we obtain our first summon through no work of our own. Hooray! And this is Valapur.
I remember that night we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Duh.
Hi guys. So what's our goal?
To do our best! Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team. To bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
Victory! 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 Yeah!
Well, they're certainly excited.
You sure got the boys worked up, huh? You sure got the...
Yes, we did. Now.
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad man!
You're a bad man.
Lady Una, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with. I'm Una. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to... Guess I kinda overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lady Una, come play with me some more.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
She's cute, yeah?
Walker trying his best to, like, wingman.
Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, like, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
Thanks, Walker. Bro.
Stay away from the
Anyway.
summoner!
You're a bad man. Okay, Boomer. Whatever. Only thing really left to do is talk to Walker. Yeah.
Sleep tight.
Mew mew.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Hey! You said you'd go with me!
Oh, hey,
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas.
He did?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming! You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball! Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
I hate you.
Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I hate you!
Huh?
That's the spirit.
You can do it!
I hate you!
He's dead, okay? Dead. He does look a lot like Chapu. I was surprised too, the first time I saw him. But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but...
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu. He looked like you.
He's dead?
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full-time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
The bro code. Blah. Anyway. You want to save after all that cutscene shenanigans? As we step outside.
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa! You're giving this to me?
Yeah, use it well.
That's the sword you gave Chappu.
Well, he never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
You really don't need all that luggage.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
Okay, off we go.
Psych. Okay, as emotional as that was, we do unfortunately have something else we have to do before we leave Besaid. Because if you don't do it now, you can't do it until the very end of the game. So if you speak to the vendor in this store and then just leave, a man will spawn out of the corner of the tent. Anyway, a funny thing happened. My dog dug something up yesterday. I wonder what it was. So, if we then head to this building here, I say building, shack, and interact with this dog, he's got something in his mouth. Obtained something mangled and slobbery. Valifor has learned Overdrive Energy Blast. So, if we go to... oh god. The Aeons menu. You can see that Valifor has two overdrives on this front page. Energy Blast and Energy Ray. That is a stronger... oh god. Words, please. That is a stronger overdrive for Valifor. Which, if you don't get now, you will be locked out of for the rest of the game. So I recommend you go and grab that ASAP. I don't think there's anything else in Besaid that we're missing, so I'm going to head off.
Here comes one now. Hey, why don't you try out that sword I gave you?
So, Titus's specialty
No problem.
is the fast enemies, because 9 times out of 10, he's slightly faster.
Up with him pretty well. Might make a good guardian someday.
And you can usually one-shot them, which means they aren't an issue for the rest of your party.
My kind of customer.
Anyway, Waka takes care of flying enemies, because he has high accuracy and he can actually hit them. It's very rock, paper, scissors-y. Anyway, all of the combat encounters here are
Looks like trouble.
forced to a point, so these aren't random. You'll be getting these tutorials.
Told ya, only magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean.
Titus is stupid.
You're up.
clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here.
Fire, ice, lightning, and water.
Spells of ice work well against fire fiends. And ice fiends are weak against fire magic. You follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water fiend, which means...
You can make Lulu look very dumb.
Whoa, hey! What are you healing that thing for?
This is the sort of thing that can happen if you pick the wrong element.
And if you do it twice...
That was a bad example. This one's a water fiend, so fire and ice aren't very effective.
Enough with the lesson, Lou. Let's get this over.
All the enemy will do is heal itself if it's low enough on HP, so it probably won't ever hit you. Anyway, the thing you want to use here is Thunder. And there we go. Anyway, right, I should mention, Brotherhood is a weapon that will gradually upgrade itself as the story progresses, which is why we'll be using it on Tidus for 90% of the early game, because there really is nothing better. As for Yuna, we can give her the Rod of Wisdom right now. Gives her a little bit of a magic boost.
Take your time.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Are you ready?
What's going on?
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chappu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
So, there are a couple choices in the game that will give you affinity with different party members, and depending on who your best friend is, depends on who moves first in certain cutscenes and stuff like that. It's a minor thing that doesn't really have a big impact on the game, but it's still something that you may be interested to know. Also, that road we came up from when we entered the water...
This isn't the way to...
Completely inaccessible now. There's no way to go back to that section if you missed anything. Anyway, you want to make sure Tidus is fully healed. I don't think you need any potions for this either. Something written in Bhed. Kilika something Beaconel. Something something something. Interesting. Anyway. Ah, watch out! It's a furry! Ah! Ow. Battle is easy peasy. Just press the cheer button 5 times and then beat him to death. That's 3. 4. Ow. And 5. And now, we beat his ass. Slap. No. Oh, God. Ah! Don't do it. I'm a virgin. Anyway. Ow. Spiral cut, if I can do the timing properly, Jesus. Boop. Overkill. Anyway.
That's enough.
Not too rough.
What's with that guy?
Kimari Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the Fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kumari doesn't talk much anyway.
He does the violence. Ah.
He has protected me since I was a child.
Cool. Because we overkill, we get 2 extra ability spheres, and we get a cactar scope. Yippee! So, Lulu uses various dolls, one of which is cactars. This one has sensor on it, so, we didn't even really need the Rod of Wisdom anyway. Mwah, mwah. You can see a chest up there, on that thing that we can't access. Which isn't too big of a deal. Because we'll be back in about 40 hours. Still more scripted battles to come. This is a big boy.
Right?
True, but, why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
Press LB during battle to switch in a character not currently being used. Just switch them in, and they're ready to go. So. LB. Yuna's the only character we can switch in right now, so there we go.
First real battle. Let's see some style.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
Okay.
And we can summon an Aeon. Boop. So, all that chunky jargon they just tried to explain in, like, 3 text boxes aside, Aeons are basically the win button. You just push the win button, and then do dumb things. Win button, go. You're meant to use these guys in encounters with particularly large enemies, like this one. Sonic Wings. Watcha! Ow. I think I can get a double here. Yeah, I can. Sweet. Sweet. And we'll just keep beating it to death. Onto the other things you can do. If you press right on the Aeon menu, you can see Shield, Boost, and Dismiss. Shield, I think, gives you 50% damage reduction or something absurdly high, but you won't charge any overdrive gauge when you get hit. Boost makes you take more damage, but you charge overdrive faster. And Dismiss will get rid of the Aeon. I prefer spamming Boost because I like to hit the big damage. And that boost effect will last until you hit the enemy, I think. At which point the boost will end. Anyway, Velipor has access to all these lovely different types of magic, but there's not really much reason to use them when you can just go Sonic Wings! And then I'm gonna do it again. Whee! Something or other. Bite and blast. That meme is going to be horribly outdated by the time this ever becomes relevant, isn't it? Oh god. Anyway, here's what we picked up out of that dog's mouth, and turns out it's the power of God. Whoosh. So you see, only Yuna gained DXP for that battle. That's because characters gain experience depending on whether they participated in the battle or not. It's not enough to just be out in the field when the combat is happening, you have to actually contribute to it somehow. Be that defending and taking damage, or hitting something, whatever it might be.
Another one of those. No problem. Leave this one to me, huh? Say goodnight, birdie.
So, Waka has Dark Attack, which inflicts darkness. Yoink! And when the enemy is inflicted with darkness, it has a much larger chance of not hitting you, or much reduced, I don't know. Saying much and then reduced in the same sentence is kind of counterintuitive, huh? Oh, whoops. Just me slipping on my own words again. So the enemy is a lot more likely to miss. And you just got a crit, okay. That's funny. It does not like Waka. Okay, so we're going to switch Titus in to make sure he gets some experience. And he's going to get a crit. Jesus. And drown the bird. Damn it. Another crit! My god, Titus. What is your deal? We get an enchanted rod. My rod is enchanted. Just magic +3. Nothing amazing. Although we do have some sphere levels to spend. This will get Titus up to the best ability in the game. Jokingly. Flee. Now we can leave battle whenever we like. So, Yuna's end of the grid. She is, if I can press the button... No, that's not it. That's the button. There we go. So she's next to all 4 null abilities. MP boost. Some nice stuff here. Prey is going to be particularly useful for a very short duration of time, but it will be useful. I have no idea why Yuna has a strength +4 node here, but you know. Not going to be getting past these level 4 locks anytime soon. Gonna have to go down and around. Shell? That's pretty early, to be honest. Anyway, we should probably get moving, right? Right. And then... we spent Titus's, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Okay. Just double checking. Also, you can see a chest down there. Can't reach that for another few hours. And final scripted encounter, go. So with these enemies in order, Titus, Waka, Lulu. Bonk. Of course, Yuna's going to get no experience for that, but worry not. We'll be getting plenty of use later. And that's all the enemy encounters for this area. if you still want to grind for any ostensible reason, once you see this cutscene here, you can go back. There is a save sphere right here. So if you want to go back and farm anything, you can now. I'll just quickly showcase that. So if we wiggle around here for a bit. I said if we wiggle around here for a bit. Thank you, game, for making me look like a nutter for a few minutes.
With 4 of us, this is no problem.
Boop. Ow. So I'm going to talk about something else while we're in battle here. You can see that Waka didn't deal any damage, but he also didn't lose his turn. I pressed Y to guard. That's triangle on a PlayStation controller. If you're playing this on the PS4 release. And that will skip the turn of the character, but give you a defense boost until you get hit. Or not until you get hit, until your next turn, sorry. Can't speak. Anyway, there is a few good things you can grind for here in Besaid. The large enemy that can appear, the one that we fought with Yuna's Aeon, can drop death touch weapons, which are very rare, but also very handy for this early on in the game, because not a lot of things are immune to death touch. Which can be nice, but I am playing on the HD Remaster. I'm aware that some people prefer the PS2 original release for, like, animation differences and stuff like that, but this was the easier to stream and more accessible version, to say the least. Because I ain't finding a working PS2 in this current market. She's crawling with fiends. I give this to Yuna. Haha, no. Going straight into my pocket. And if we speak to some of the people around here, they'll give us some free stuff. 400 gil, pretty sweet this early. And we'll be needing all of that gil very soon. Quickly gonna level Lulu. She starts with access to all 4 of the black magics, and she's gonna learn some more stuff very quickly. Oh, it's okay. I'm surprised I have people watching from other countries. That's a shock to me. Now that we've gotten everything, let's move on. Surely nothing bad will happen when we enter the sea again. It's not like every time we've ever been near the ocean, something bad has happened. Surely everything will be fine. So, finally, in the land of Spira, we'll actually begin making our way across the map. So we're going to ignore whatever Titus wants to do and go below deck.
Oh, them's fascinating clothes you're wearing.
Awaka finally points out my impeccable fashion. No.
These won't sell. All me name's not Awaka.
Never mind.
Don't look like you got much money, either. I've no business with you. Out of me way.
Who do you think you are?
Awaka the 23rd. Merchant extraordinaire.
Awaka the who?
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
So, with Awaka.
But someday, the name Awaka will be spoken all over Spira. Say, lad, you wouldn't have a bit of gil to lend?
Yes, we do. We're going to give him all of our money. Hooray! I'm going to be broke again.
I guess it pays to ask. Thank ye kindly, lad. Fine seed money for the Awaka merchant empire.
And then we'll need to come into this room. There is a chest we can grab. And get a remedy. Those are going to be hard to come by for a little bit. Oh dear. Poor Bodder's a bit seasick. You picked a poor choice of sports to get into in that case. Speaking of cases, let's kick this case and get a potion. You can do this, I believe, 20 times before it will stop giving you potions. And this is the way we're going to be making a fair amount of our early money. There is no ship we can use. Oh. There's no ship we can use. We're stranded in the ocean. Ah. No. There's no shop we can sell these infinite potions to, unfortunately. But as soon as we dock, we'll be selling all of these off. Because we'll be needing all of the money to give to Awaka, so we can actually get access to a very broken weapon later. Not much later, but later. How many do we have now? One more, okay. Boot, for good measure. And we want to head into the engine room. Power room, sorry.
What the heck is that?
What the heck is what?
What is this place?
The power room, like it says on the door.
Yeah, but why the big birds?
What's so strange about chocobo power?
Chocobos? Those are chocobos?
What? You've never seen a chocobo? What kind of backwater island did you come from, anyway?
Miracles and oddities were starting to become daily routine on this trip.
And on the floor here, we want to pick up this Bhed primer. Yippee! I wish real life was like this. Why can't we just have ships powered by big running birds on wheels? It'd be like hamster wheels, but, you know, but power. It's like, how does this ship work? Well, you see, we've got some big chickens on wheels.
I'm not
Big
at liberty to talk about
wheel chickens. Anyway, now that we've got those mandatory things out of the way, I don't think there's anything in this cabin for us. Nope. Breeze must feel wonderful. Let's go inspect that, shall we? So depending on which character you speak to first, I believe affects some affinity stuff. So I'll be talking to Waka first. Bleh.
Come to think of it, I haven't told you where we're going.
I cannot think today.
First to Kilika Island. Then we change boats and head for Luca. For that though, Yuna's gotta pray at the temple. I'll be guarding. We'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory, too, so you come along, yeah?
Great plan.
Hey, it is a great plan.
Don't look at me.
Titus already knows to fear
We'll
Lulu.
be praying for the
Smart.
Aurochs' victory.
I don't know who you are or where you came from.
Yeah, it's fine. Nobody
If
seems
you
to know where I came
interfere
from.
with Yuna's pilgrimage, we won't take it lightly.
Ah, okay.
Word is, that summoner's got noble blood. I heard she's Lord Braska's daughter. You don't say.
Lord Braska's daughter?
Without the ability to interact with them, we go back to Waka.
So, is Yuna's father famous or something?
She's the daughter of High Summoner Braska. You saw his statue at the temple. Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago. Yuna's the heir to a great legacy.
It's tough when your father's famous.
Huh?
Waka's a bit lacking in the imagination department.
Huh?
Thanks, Lulu. I'll keep that in mind.
Anyway, now that the players have cleared off, we can actually get a word in. Hello.
The wind. It's nice. You're a blitzball player, aren't you? From Xanarkin, right?
You hear that from Waka?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Waka. Waka doesn't believe me at all.
But I believe you.
Huh?
I've heard in Xanarkin, there is a great stadium, all lit up, even at night.
Huh?
Great blitzball tournaments are held there, and the stands are always full.
How do you know that?
A man named Jack told me. He was my father's guardian.
Checked. My father. His name is Jecht.
Amazing! You know, our meeting like this must be the blessing of Yevon.
Sounds like him, but it can't be him.
Why not?
My old man, he died. 10 years ago, off the coast of Xanarkin.
I'm sorry.
He went out to sea for training one day, and never came back. And no one's seen him since then.
Why, that's the day that Jecht came to Spira.
But,
It's true, I first met Jecht 10 years and 3 months ago. I remember that was the day my father left. The date fits, doesn't it?
Yeah, but how would he get here?
You're here? Are you not?
And of course, as soon as we get back near the sea, something bad happens. Honestly, Titus should just stay away from the ocean at this point.
What do you think you're doing? Stick a harpoon in him and we'll all get dragged under.
Sin is going for Kilika. We gotta distract it. Our families are in Kilika. Forgive us, Lady Summoner.
Wait! Oh boy!
Uh-oh. Big fish. Big fish. No, only one thing for it. We want to make sure that everybody gets at least a little bit of experience here. So I'm going to bonk one of them with unit. Okay, there we go. That is quite a large time zone difference. Only about 6 o'clock here. Right, now that Titus has his experience, I'm going to switch in Waka, because Titus cannot damage the boss, which is all the way over there. Whoops. However, Lulu, Kamari, and Waka are all perfectly capable of hitting it, so that's what I'll be doing. This is my preferred setup for this fight. Just have these 3 spam attacks at the fin, and you'll be out of here in no time. I think you can also use Yuna's Overdrive and Balafor's Magic to do damage as well. But this is just the method I prefer. I'm not sure how accurate this is, but as long as you leave one of those Sinspawn alive, he shouldn't spawn anymore, which will make dealing with the fin a lot easier. And its attacks aren't too bad. Oh, no, Waka, don't hit Lulu. Don't do that. Waka gets a crit. Lovely, lovely. I think one more round and we should be good. I hope. We shall see. No, I'm gonna have to do one more set. Oh well. Ah, close. Thankfully, that enemy's just going to waste its turn. And the boss is dead. You want to make sure that Waka is on as much HP as possible before the battle ends. because he needs to be healthy for what's coming up. But once he is, you can just bop it. I said bop it. There we go. Oh, he's gone. Unfortunately, Titus is also in the drink. Whoops. Thankfully, Waka comes to save the day. Like an absolute Chad. Not the dolphins! No! Oh. Oops. So, Sinspawn Geneaux, one of those, has Sin Scales, and we just want to spam cheer. Easy money, easy game. And you want to use Dark Attack on Geneaux, otherwise it'll heal itself, which is not what we want. And it healed itself anyway. Damn it. Oh well. And we don't really need to worry about the Sin Scale too much. We're just going to focus on the boss. I'm going to attack with Waka and then cheer with Titus. I think we need 2 more. Damn it! My luck sucks. Oh well. We're at +2? No, we're at +3 actually. There you go. Blender is its ultimate move. Oh god. Well, Titus is almost dead. +4. And use Waka's turn to heal Titus up a bit. That's what we got the potions for. And then we cheer with Titus again, and we're at +5. Okay, now we do damage. Boss doesn't really do enough, so we don't need to worry about Dark Touch anymore. Let's just do some damage. About 500-ish each turn. It's pretty good. A little bit more than 500, I think. Oop, Waka's low. We should be alright, though. I think. Yep. And the boss goes down. harpoon and a rod of water. That's not bad. The saddest part about this whole scene is that single blitzball just drifting in the water.
When Sin attacked Xanarkand that day, I woke up in Spira. I kept hoping it would work in reverse, too.
I will defeat Sin. I must defeat Sin.
I was just fooling myself. Maybe it was that day, on the sea, under the burning sun. I started to give up hope. I was in a foreign world. I wasn't going home. This was my new reality, and I was stuck in it for good.
Well, we made it.
Greetings. I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the temple in Besaid.
Oh, milady summoner!
If there is no other summoner here, please allow me to perform the sending.
Thanks, BTA.
Our loved ones. We feared they would become fiends.
Please, take me to them.
We'll go see what we can do to help in town.
Huh?
No way of going back onto the ship. So, if you don't have that Bhed primer, you won't be able to pick it up for a little while now. But that one's not missable, so don't worry if you missed it.
What's ascending? Are we going somewhere?
You truly are clueless. Are you sure it's just your memory that's the problem? The dead need guidance. Filled with grief over their own death, they refuse to face their fate. They yearn to live on and resent those still alive. You see, they envy the living. And in time, that envy turns to anger, even hate. Should these souls remain in Spira, they become fiends that prey on the living. Sad, isn't it? The sending takes them to the far plane, where they may rest in peace.
Summoners do this?
This part always creeped me out when I was younger, but now I think it's beautiful, but also still a bit creepy.
It must be tough, being a summoner.
Yuna chose her own path. She knew from the beginning what it meant. All we can do is protect her along the way, until the end.
Until the end? What's the end?
Until she defeats sin.
Oh.
I hope I did okay.
You did very well. They've reached the far plane by now, but no tears next time.
I wished there would never be a next time. No more people being killed by sin. No more sendings for Yuna. Everyone stood there watching her. It was strange, and somehow horrifying. I never wanted to see it again.
Well, even though some people are dead, the world still moves on, and we've got places to be. Oh, they already left? Bruh. This kid. I'm gonna be a blitzball when I grow up. Not a blitzballer, not a blitzball player, not a blitzball commentator. The blitzball. Live your dreams, kid. Live your dreams.
Walker's waiting for you.
Very quickly, this child is in a completely unsafe location. Rescue the child.
Whoa!
Yeah. And if we save this kid, and then follow the road back this way towards the pub, as he called it. And we can take something out of this box. An ether. Also, Albred Primer Volume 4 is right here. If you've gotten all of them so far, you should get a new rank. And this lady is still running a store here for some reason. Do we need to sell any of our weapons? I guess we could. Don't really need the ductile rod, or the enchanted rod, or the harpoon. The rod of water could be useful, but not right now. Gonna make sure I equip Yuna with the ring, because I forgot. Whoops. Oh, right, we need to get Waka before we go. Whoops.
Ah, there you are. Besaid Aurochs, huddle. On to the temple, where we pray for victory. Go! High Summoner O'Halloran used to live in the Kilika Temple here. Yep, Lord O'Halloran was once a great blitzer, you know.
Waka.
Hmm?
Praying for victory's all good. But is this right?
Something wrong with enjoying blitzball?
Is this really the time?
This is the only time. The players fight with all their strength. The fans cheer for their favorite team. They forget pain, suffering. Only the game matters. That's why Blitz has been around for so long. At least that's what I think.
Whatever you say.
Let's play and win, right?
Right.
Temple's beyond the jungle there. Let's go.
Right, and with that, off we go. I don't think there's anything from any of these people. Yep. Gonna make sure I hit this save block to give Yuna's full HP back. There we go. Let's check this house. There is a chest here we can grab. 3 potions. Poor guy. Into the woods.
What's up?
Yuna's saying she wants you with us.
Huh?
I want to ask you to be my guardian.
You know what? There's no time for jokes, yeah? He may be a blitzball whiz kid, but up against fiends, he's a newbie.
Not a guardian, then. I just want him nearby.
What?
Walker's reaction here is
What?
funny.
What do you mean?
It's just that, well...
Always gives me a smile.
We're all going to the temple anyway. Can't this wait till later?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have...
There's nothing to be sorry about. I'm just not really sure what's going on.
My apologies.
Alright then. We've got a mandatory fight here. That will teach us about Kimahri. Yippee!
Kimahri, why don't you use Lancet on it?
What's a Lancet?
Normally, it's a skill that weakens enemies and heals the user. But when a Ronso uses it, that Ronso can sometimes learn Fiend's abilities.
Hey, sounds cool.
It's using Lancet. We can teach Kimahri Feed Cannon. Pew pew. So, not amazing, but it could be worse. Poor Kimahri really gets the short end of the stick. I like him though. I'll try and make use of him somehow. As for Kimahri's Sphere Grid, he's a bit special. Where he can go kind of anywhere you want. As for where I'm going with him, I'm not even sure myself yet. I'll have to think about it a little bit. But I will do some thinking. Yuna can get her second null. That's very nice. Wakka finally has more MP! Yay! Next, we want to go down here. There's a ball for Wakka in this chest. Has Ice Strike and Sensor, which is very good for this area. Oh, ambush, not good. So Titus can take out the small monster, and then, because of the Ice Strike, Wakka can kill the wasps every time.
I'm on a roll!
It's a very nice weapon for the game to give you. Silence attack is pretty nice. Should be getting very soon. And for now, I'm just going to follow the outside path, not the inside one. Because there's some stuff on the outside that we want to grab before we go inside. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Whoops. I'd hardly call that a bird, Wakka. That's not a bird. It's a fish. It's a wasp, not a fish.
Just thought I'd give it a try.
Hey, that one.
See ya.
No overkill, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Those levels are very nice, though. Go head across this bridge. Follow this trail. And if you speak to her twice, she will give you a remedy. So we do want to follow her advice and head up this way. Here is an element. These can pretty much only be killed by Kimahri and Lulu. I'm going to switch Titus out. And have Kamari and Lulu do the work.
Anyone thirsty?
There we go. Just needed a bit of damage from Kamari to make that kill possible. And they're all going to head off. Do I need to go forward first? I will check. Yes, I do.
Focus on the fight.
No worries.
Kamari can lance it, and then Lulu can blizzard, and that'll kill as well. There we go. And is it this bit? Yes. I usually always miss this chest, but it has a luck sphere, which you may notice can make a luck node. These are very, very difficult to find, so getting one this early is very, very nice. There's a Ragora. I'm gonna call in Yuna and an Aeon to do this one. I should enable the shorter animation soon. But for now I'll leave the long ones on, because they're cool.
Please, fight with us!
Miss. Nice. Dodging gives Aeons a lot of overdrive charge. Very good. Oh, big. I actually want a lot of overdrive charge on Valor, so I'm going to boost. Nice. Lovely. No really good spheres, unfortunately, but that's okay. If we want to go forward, we need to go up this way. But I don't want to go forward yet. I want to go back down. There's Ochu, Lord of the Wood. Want to level up Lulu as much as possible, because she's going to be really important. Where do we go with Kamari? I'll take him this way. Get him some more HP, always good. He's Unilol Frost. Lovely, lovely. And that's everything we need. I'm actually going to go around the other way and save first.
Shield us from thunderous bane.
So, the null moves are very, very useful for now. They will stop us from taking damage from one elemental hit. So, Null Shock will stop thunder attacks like that. Easy, easy.
Make way!
I'll handle it.
And Lulu can take care of this one. Almost hit it with thunder. Silly me. So we're going to go back around this way. Because I do want to fight that big plant. But I want to save first, because I am not confident at all. I don't need to, but I will.
Please.
Go for Sonic Wings. And 2 fires will kill it. Easy. Oh, I don't even need to use another one. Here, just poke it. Boop. Okay, and we're gonna go this way around. Over this little log bridge, back to where we got that scout.
Yuna! Aeon! Just who do you think you are?
Gotta bring out Walker here.
I can take care of those alone, huh?
There we go.
Newbie here.
Sorry.
The little battle quotes they all have together are really fun as well. Lulu might die if she gets hit by the bee, but I think she'll be alright. Oh, crumpets. Eee. Okay. And then surely this kills the bee. Surely. Yeah. Easy.
A winning streak.
Really want to get to that before we get an enemy encounter. Ooh, okay. Nice. Get Titus some more strength. He gets haste right there. Well, that'd be lovely. Walker can get his strength up and silence attack. Lulu can be evasive, dodge with all the belts. How close is Titus, I wonder? Well, I suppose we're about to find out.
Company, halt!
The fiend before us is Ochu, Lord of the Wood. We've had trouble with this one before. Remember, discretion is the better part of valor.
Ochu, Lord of the Wood.
Standing guard. Standing.
The Ochu, we could throw 100 crusaders at it and still lose. Ochu poison is a surefire way to get to the far plane and fast.
So yes, if we speak to Lulu here,
we could throw 100
he will give us what we need. I think we should be good to jump in and try this now. need to make sure I have Titus, Kamari, and Lulu in the front. Get those cheers up. Lulu does about 1/10 of its health with a fire, so we just need to get 10 fires off and then we win. Kamari dodges, lovely. Kamari needs to use an antidote here, otherwise he's dead. I'm gonna use that. I'm pretty sure I need one more cure after this, but I'll just start attacking now. Gonna heal again. Kamari can live one more hit. There we go. Titus, you missed a gigantic plant. How have you managed that? I'm pretty sure it's immune to dark. Yep. May as well check. Has some more fires. Have a good night. Thank you for watching. Heal that poison. So Ochu falls asleep. If we wake him up, he's very angry. But he doesn't hurt too bad. Gotta heal Lulu, because she's in danger. Ooh. Fire from Lulu. And then we want to get an overkill on Ochu here, so we're going to summon Valafor, and then use Valafor's Overdrive. For the big damage. And hopefully that is enough. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, and that's okay. Energy Blast, come on! Overkill, yeah! 2 MP spheres.
A summoner and her guardians. Very impressive.
Sir, we should fight too.
We'll get our chance soon enough.
Young Crusaders gather around. We'll beat sin into the ground.
We're going to give the MP sphere to Titus. And then we'll give the other one to Waka. Because Waka runs through his MP very fast. And Tidus is about to, because he's about to get haste. There we go. Yuna's moving on. Alright, Lulu can get magic. Kimahri can get some more MP as well.
Do your best, kid.
And you speak to him after that. He'll give you an elixir, which is worth a pretty penny.
Hope I make it to the tournament.
So while we're going through here, we just want to get Valapur's overdrive back up to full again. Because it's going to be very useful for the boss. Boss. So just gonna boost and hope that we dodge. Because if we don't, we're gonna die. Ow. Okay, we're gonna get rid of the B. And then we can dismiss Valapur now, because I think they're gonna die if they're taking the hits. Which is fine, we have their overdrive gauge almost full. You didn't get some more MP? Lovely. We love the MP. And then Lulu gets magic defense. It's not great. Could be worse though. Let me just very quickly toggle the fast Aeon animation. There we go.
Do your best, kid.
And these enemies are all weak. Gonna have Yuna summon Valapur and just get, I think, just enough.
Be strong.
Gonna boost. And bonk. Overkill. Yeah, boy. Got what we needed out of that. Yuna getting sphere levels like nobody's business, though. Almost used that Lux Sphere by accident. Woo! Let's get Tidus moving. Then we need to go right here and all the way round. Right, round, till you go down. Lovely crit. as always. The crits are always lovely. No chests on this side of the bridge, unfortunately. Damn it, Waka.
Oh, yeah.
And we are out of there.
Oh. These stone steps have a history, you know. Yep. Lord O'Holland trained here at his peak.
A race, huh? Think you can beat me?
Yuna, if you would.
Ready?
Cheetah!
Hey!
Ah!
Ah, huh? Hey!
Kids.
Kamari just shakes his head. Gonna use all of our sphere points before we move on because, well, ominous silence. Am I right? Save. We want to have Lulu, Kamari, and Titus in the front for this one.
Everyone, quick! Sinspawn!
Oh, Christ. Sinspawn Geneaux. Geneaux? Geneaux? You know. Who know? Vulnerable to magic, but it has a hard physical shell. And the tentacles behind us absorb magical attacks. So we need to kill those first. Step 1. Apply haste to Lulu. Step 2. Kill. No, really, that's it. Lulu deals absolute truckloads to these guys. Just a simple burn spam. So, Sai can inflict poison. And I should clarify that Kamari's weapons will have pierce on them. So Kamari can pierce the shell of Sinspawn Geneaux without actually having to destroy the tentacles. This is kind of useful. If you give Kamari haste, he can just go to town on the boss while it's still in this like shell phase. Which can be really handy, because it'll let you skip killing the tentacles if you don't want to. Gonna swap Titus out with Waka here. See if it's immune. Yeah, it is. Go figure. Venom. Inflicts poison almost all the time. Need to cure Waka's poison right here. And Lulu gets a double turn because she's that fast. Meow. Speedy belts. Boss will cast water, so you can use Null Tide on a unit to negate some of that damage. And defend with Yuna here. See if this doesn't kill. Okay, excellent. Now we're going to use Valor to overkill it and hopefully get some more spheres out of it. Here you go, buddy. Energy Blast! Animation is so cool. Overkill, easy peasy, did not break a sweat.
Yeesh.
Sorry about that. Hope to break you in a little slower.
Being a guardian's tiring.
You handle yourself pretty well. You got talent.
Hey.
Titus,
So,
more like
what are these
Titus.
Sinspawn anyway?
Fiends. They fall from Sin's body and are left behind in its wake.
Leave him alone and Sin comes back for him. You gotta be quick.
That moment when Waka told me I had talent in battle, I think that was when I started seriously considering becoming a guardian.
And we get all of that XP. That lovely, lovely XP. We get Twilight Steel. Very nice. So, Twilight Steel has Dark Touch. Thanks, Dark Attack on Walker. You have been so useful, and now you're about to be so useless. I don't think we got anything for anyone else. Nope. Spend everybody's points. We got Speed Spheres out the buttocks. It's always nice to have. Some more mana on Lulu. Alright. And with that Sinspawn defeated and out of the way, that's where we're going to end today's stream. Thank you for coming by. If you watched at any point during the VOD or you were here during the actual stream, I appreciate your viewership. Likes, comments, shares, all of those things help boost me in the algorithm, show more people my content, and I would love to reach more people. Anyway, stay safe everybody, and I will see you next time for some more FF10. Bye-bye.